site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Marshall Thundering Herd taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will have the opening possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Breaks into the open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll keep it himself. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Panthers are on the move.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's John. The throw. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. So Marshall's offense will take the field for the first time. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Turning it on. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Thundering Herd coming off that huge run might bring a little more thunder this time. From the gun. Give on the inside. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's John. He's got him. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. Georgia State jumps back to the line. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. From the gun, running back gets the give. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. It's John. It's complete on the right side. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. Release on the RPO. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Offense, quick tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a second and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Catch in the middle, it's Woodside. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by a field goal over Missouri. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Reads it, fires complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to pass, it's John. He's got an open man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the Heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Lyle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them
into the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Takes it inside the 35 and out of bounds at the 34. A big-time return on that one. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Herd!
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering Herd offense coming out. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Showing off the arms. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Wants to go up top on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll try the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks a tackle.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Looking to pass. It's John. Quickly complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. He'll do it himself. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Offense lining up quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Under fire, and it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Quick release by the QB. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Panthers! They move on top here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Woodside. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a 1st down for Marshall. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Out of the gun, the inside give.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls and fired complete. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Touchdown, Marshall! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Looking to throw, it's John. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys delivered.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job.